This has become a pretty familiar used place for me to vlog. Being a little warmer finally. It's like the second day of warmth in a row. My feet are killing me. I don't know. I think I have, it doesn't make sense all the time. What is it called? It's like really common. Maybe it's time to talk about, while I think about that, my cognition. I don't want to apologize per se, because there's nothing really to apologize about, but the reason why I stumble and make a lot of hand motions while I'm trying to speak and stop and stutter, or then go, I don't know what I was talking about, or switch subjects really abruptly and get confused, is because of problems with my brain, which makes sense. Now, since there's so many things going on with me, like, you don't know if it's like the Lyme infection in your brain, or is it the Bartonella infection in your brain, or is it the Ehrlichia infection in your brain, or is it Mycoplasma in your brain, or did I forget one out? Is it autoimmune encephalitis, all creating that inflammation? Is it multiple of them? You don't know that until you start, see, like, all these things. It's hard because I'm wanting to make a video and be like fluid, and sometimes it's just like my voice is not working, or I can't explain things. And it takes, when I'm trying to tell a story, it takes me 10 years to get to the point, and then I forget what it is. And now I forget what I was saying before. Hold on. I might literally have to stop this and rewatch the clip to see what I was saying. Oh, the brain, the like infections, like you don't know unless like I start targeting Lyme disease and nothing else. Then if it goes away or improves, then you're like, oh, this is the culprit. It's hard when there's so many things involved. I've actually been diagnosed with having ADD, which I kind of thought I had, and this is all due to the tick-borne diseases. I never had any problems with attention, or not able to find words, like, or having trouble expressing what I'm trying to say. Like, sometimes it's really good in your head, and then a bunch of mishmash, or like I just get silent and I just can't. I get silent because like nothing is coming out, because my brain just like can't put the words and the thoughts together that are there. So, and we also don't know like we know it's like a problem, obviously, and it's like a big problem because it affects my daily life. You know, I try to be really focused, of course, but then I like leave the stove on with the tea kettle on it, or I leave the stove on and I took something off of it, but I still left it on, which I think is like worse. Or, so it's hard for like my mom to trust me with certain things. Like, Sonoma will bring me my medicine, but then like I forget to take it, or I take the wrong time, and it's on the slots. Like, it can't get any easier, and it's just like following simple instructions. My mom will tell me, like, can you go do like 3 different things, like bring the toilet paper upstairs and bring down and then I'll be upstairs and I'm like, what did you want? And I know people do that and we all get forgetful, but not to this degree. And when I was talking to my neurologist via the telehealth, I guess you just call it, I was having extreme like problems trying to convey what I wanted to tell him about not only this issue cognitively, but of other things I wanted to talk about. I was just stuck, and he's like, you cannot be living like this. Like, you should not be living like this. This is really hard. So I am going to try something for that, and then we will see how that goes. And with the tick-borne disease treatments overall, like, I mean, I just like everything else, I don't know if anything is going to be permanent, like permanent damage, because it's not like I'm done with treatment and the infections are gone and anything. I feel like I'm definitely going to be doing ketamine for a while. Does that mean the rest of my life? I don't know. Like, that's a long time, the rest of my life. Like, but I don't know if I'm going to still have some cognitive impairments that make it difficult to sometimes like write things, or sometimes like it just flows out at the right time and it's like, I need to write this now because the brain won't be here later. And it just is so hard because it's like hard to have conversations, and then like someone asks me a question or like gives me a compliment, like, oh, I like your hair looks nice today, and it's like I answer with Merry Christmas or you're welcome instead of thank you. It is just very frustrating, very hard to live with a cognitive impairment like this, and I hope that it gets better with my medication. We will definitely see, and all I can do is try my best. That's really what I wanted to focus on today, because this is a big part of it's a big part of my life right now, and it has been for several years, and it's something I cannot control, and I just try to do my best and hope that others understand and are patient with me and can learn from this, from others who might be slow or like stuttering, or that it might be something completely out of their control too.